Hello, it's Weekend Handicapper from weekendhandicapper.com. In this video, I'm going to give you my picks and analysis for the Shared Belief Stakes at Del Mar, which is race 2 on Saturday, August 1st. All right. Now, before we get going, though, if you like these videos, if you want to learn how to make money betting on horses, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get all the latest tips, tools, and resources to help you win money at thoroughbred horse races. And also, I have more picks. I'll put the link in the description below, so if you want the different picks throughout the card, you can have access to that. All right, number 1, let's go through race or horse by horse in this race. So again, it's race number 2, Del Mar race course at on Saturday, August 1st. Number 1, Uncle Chuck, trained by Bob Baffert. You're going to hear me say that 3 times because Mr. Baffert has 3 of the 6 horses in this race, so go figure, Southern California. It's undefeated, but it's going against a tougher field today, so I'm interested to see how this horse does against this class of horses. This has been working out well, so definitely a contender. That's why it's 9-5 morning line. Number 2, 1,000 Words, another Bob Baffert horse, the higher priced Bob Baffert horse. It's won at today's distance. I wouldn't rule it out, that's for sure. You know, I made a video a few years ago about the other Baffert angles. So that means when Bob Baffert has horses in here, you might want to play the ones that are at better odds. I don't know if that factors in this race, but if you subscribe to that angle and that theory, then number 2, you want to give a serious look to 1,000 Words. Number 3, a new Dior. I've been betting this horse. I was hoping it could come through in the Santa Anita Derby, but it came in 4th. But it fired a nice speed figure in that race, so it just seems to fade. You know, it likes to get out front or near the front of the other horses, but it seems to fade against good quality horses. Should I keep betting this horse? I think that's for me personally, that's one of the questions about this race. Should I give up on number 3 or keep betting number 3? A new Dior. Number 4, Kiss Today Goodbye. It's a closer. It's a long shot. Just not sure if it has the speed or the pace to close in on in this field against this classy bunch. So I'm going to skip that one. And honestly, it's a field of 6, and there's not too many horses to skip on. This is a really tough race, in my opinion. Should be a really good race to watch. Should be very competitive. Number 5, Honor AP. Really nice horse that got a lot of buzz after it won the Santa Anita Derby. It's won 2 of the 4 races. One of those 2 that the horse has lost, it came in 2nd, so it's not like it threw a dud. But that was at Del Mar. So if you're reaching and trying to find angles to try to bet against what is going to be probably the logical heavy favorite in this race, I shouldn't say heavy favorite, but favorite, definitely low price horse, then maybe that's what you try to play against if you're looking for things. But you don't have much else to play against in trying to beat number 5, Honor AP. Just it comes down to value in whether or not this is the horse to bet. Remember, we always say there's a horse that when you handicap, that's the most logical winner, but is that the one that you should bet? Usually not the case, right? Because it doesn't offer as good as odds. But definitely number 5, Honor AP is the horse to beat. That's probably going to get a lot of money, bet on it. So I don't know if you're going to get much value there. Number 6, Cezanne. Cezanne, our last horse in this race, last Baffert trained horse in this race. It's undefeated. So if it keeps going up, now it's moving up in class or facing a better field of horses. But it's hard to, I've been burned so many times by betting against horses that were undefeated, and then I feel foolish after the result because it's obviously a good horse. So This horse is 7-2 morning line. I'm sure it's going to come down a little bit, but of the Bafferts, this one for sure I think has a good shot at winning if it keeps improving. And if you get pretty good odds on it, better than Uncle Chuck or better than Honor AP, that one might be the one to go with. So how am I going to bet this year's Shared Belief Stakes at Del Mar? Well, Honor AP, the number 5 horse, is certainly the horse to beat. It's capable of winning this race again, just like it did the Santa Anita Derby. So, but is that the horse to bet? To me, I think number 6, Cezanne, would be the better bet in trying to win. But if you play exactas, 6-horse field, it's tough to play exactas, so you better watch those probables when you're in those payouts, when you're looking at your combinations. So, because a lot of these combinations probably won't pay much, but if you want to use Honor AP, if you don't think that horse can be beat, it's up to you whether or not you put a win bet on it at certain odds. How low will you go? But if you play exactas, then maybe the 5, 6 in the win position. Then underneath, you'd have the 2, which is 1,000 words, the 3, a new Dior, and then you have the 5 and 6. Remember, the 5 is Honor AP, the 6 is Cezanne. If those exactas aren't paying anything, don't bet it then. You know, I personally try not to bet any exacta less than $10. Usually $20 or higher is the only time I bet exactas, but we ain't going to get that here. So nobody says you have to bet exactas though in this race. But if the 5 with the 3 or the 5 with the 2 is paying decent, I would bet it. If for sure the 6 and the 2 or the 6 and the 3, just trying to find you eke out some value. I'm going to try to beat Uncle Chuck. Hopefully Chuck isn't on his game. Try to watch out for those Baffert combinations. I'm sure they're going to get overbet, those Baffert horses. But I think a win bet on number 6, Cezanne, might be the way to go if you're trying to play against number 5, Honor AP. Because Honor AP, a win bet on Honor AP probably won't produce much profit, and it's best to skip it. What I'm curious about is that number 3, Honored, or a new Dior. Will I regret betting the win bet on this horse? You know, jumping chip. You know, I feel pretty good that these other horses are better than this horse, and I don't know if this is the race that the horse will finally win. If it does, part of me is going to be happy because, like, man, I believed in you. But the majority of me is going to be like, damn, hey, I didn't bet it. But I'm more confident in the number 6. Hopefully that horse, Cezanne, keeps improving. Or we're just going to watch Honor AP win. But sure, Uncle Chuck has a shot. It's all about how you bet it. And that's the thing that you struggle with in handicapping so much. You look at it and you could say you're right, but that doesn't mean you win money when you're right. And it's very, very frustrating. So always try to make the right bets that will guarantee you a profit. And if you're right that way, then you get profit from it. If it sucks when you're right and you don't win any money, what's the use? I don't care if I'm right. I want to make money. And that's the name of the game, betting horses to me. You can pick winners all day long, and it doesn't mean you're going to come out ahead by the end of the year. So I'm going with number 6, Cezanne. Hopefully they'll keep improving, put a win bet on that. Then I'm going to we got to see the payouts of these exactas, but probably the 5, 6 over the 2, 3, 5, 6. Hopefully some of those will pay. I'm going to eliminate the ones that don't and only bet the ones that will pay. All right. I would love to hear that if you're going to bet the Shared Belief Stakes, who you like at Del Mar. And good luck to you. Again, I'll put the link for more picks in the description below. And until next time, happy handicapping, smart wagering.